Hey guys, do you like the Smith&Wesson Shield Plus, but you don't like the fact that your pinky dangles on that flush fit mag? Well, Smith&Wesson has an option for you. That is the Smith&Wesson Shield X. And now they have the carry comp version. So, very low in recoil and a nice large grip. Let's dig into it. Hey guys, it's Gundidi, and this week we are talking about something really cool. This is the new offering from Smith&Wesson. This is the M&P Shield X Carry Comp Edition. So this was done up by Performance Center to make a better version of the Shield X. If you don't know what the Shield X is, basically they took the Shield Plus, that full-size capacity of the Shield Plus, that 10-round capacity, and they bumped it up by 3 rounds and giving you a little extra grip length here. Something very nice to get a good size grip for larger hands, and you don't dangle that pinky. This is the newest version. This is the Carry Comp Edition. We're going to go over it from nose to rear, and we're going to talk about the new feature sets. So, without further ado, let's go on front to the nose of the firearm. This guy, of course, has that ported barrel that acts as a comp, and it basically what a comp does is it vents gas up to push the muzzle down to keep that recoil from jumping up like this. It's not going to affect recoil this way, but it will affect that muzzle rise, which makes a flatter shooting gun, quicker follow-up shots, the works. But let's go ahead and look at that barrel. We have a 3.62-inch barrel that is spiral fluted and has that port in the top. Very nice. Now, one thing to note is it's definitely a comp because the barrel, let's see if I can get that in focus. The barrel does not have any more rifling once you get to the actual port section of the barrel. So it's not a port in the general sense of the term where they port it into the rifling. That is an actual comp. There's no more rifling right there. So there's technically no barrel at that point. Now, moving on across, we have front slide serrations that are pretty aggressive. You can get a good grip on them, rack that from the front. You do continue some of that older style serrations down here. They don't really serve a purpose. I think they're more for aesthetics. That's really it. Of course, you have the windows on each side to kind of show off that spiral fluting. Helps keep the barrel a little cooler. We have the slide cuts that they did on the, the Bodyguard carry comp. That same slide cut that they did on the top. I don't think it does really anything for glare or anything, as there's still a flat piece of metal that lines up with your front sight. So I don't think that's for glare. I think it's really just for aesthetics. Now, you do have that bright white-ish yellow front sight. I wish it was more yellow, me personally, but beggars can't be choosers. But it is a night sight, front sight, and a blacked out rear sight. So that's pretty much the standard combo that most people are going with now. Of course, you have the M&P Shield X badge right across the side. They probably could have went a little smaller on that, but hey, whatever, it is what they want to do. And you have Performance Center's little badge right there. Now, this is a cut for a Shield RMSC footprint. So that is a Shield RMSC footprint optic right there. We have slide serrations on the rear of the slide that gets a good grip on there. And kind of almost a wing setup right here on the back edge. This edge is a little bit taller than the actual slide serration. So it kind of acts as a wing to give you something to grip onto and rack that slide. Let's move on down to the frame. We have a 2-slot Picatinny rail that you can put your lights, lasers, grenade launchers, all that fun stuff. We have a squared off trigger guard that is pretty large, so with gloved hands, you could easily get your finger in there. We have a flat face trigger, and of course, we are going to check out that trigger. We have a little bit of take up to get to a wall. Nice clean brake. Let's go ahead and see that reset. Ooh, that reset held onto the slide there for some reason. Let's go ahead and see that reset. Kind of a kind of forces your finger out, but it puts you right back on the wall, and there's your brake. Let's see if it holds that slide again. No, it was just something the way I racked it. I probably just didn't let it go forward all the way. But there's your reset and brake. It's a very clean trigger, very similar to the original Shield Plus. Now moving on across, we have a safety on this one. You don't need to have the safety. You can order the one without a safety if you don't like them, but this one does have that option. Now, what it looks like they did is they kind of slid the grip forward a little bit, it looks like, because you have a nice, huge beaver tail back here. On the Shield, your frame kind of went back to here on the Shield Plus. On this Shield X, it kind of caves in a little bit, kind of comes in a little bit, so you can get really deep into that gun. You can get a really nice purchase on this pistol, and really high to where you don't have to worry about slide bite with that beaver tail right there. So it's really nice that you can get really deep and really high on this gun, get a good purchase on there. That is something they'll have to probably redo with the Shield Plus, is maybe do that same concept where it digs in a little bit for the Shield Plus, but the Shield Plus has more of a vertical back strap on there, and it kind of comes out to about here. Just something to point out. Moving on down, we have a very nice grip texture on the front and back strap of the firearm. It is the new grip texture they're running with pretty much everything now. I think it started with the Shield Plus, and it's been on pretty much everything ever since. It's aggressive enough to get a good grip on the gun, but not so aggressive that it's like scratching at your stomach as you're carrying it. Now, this guy does not have any kind of flared magwell or anything. This is concealed carry only, not a race gun. But it does come with 2 magazines. One is a 13-round flush fit magazine. Very nice flush fit mag. The other one is the 15-round extended magazine. And that magazine does extend a little bit further. So you guys with huge hands, you definitely have a little bit of a pinky rest there. Now, as far as I'm aware, these are the standard Shield mags, just with different little, I guess, sleeves is what you'll call it. Different sleeves on there. So if you already have the 13 and the 15 round Shield Plus mags, these should fit, and they should fit just fine in this guy. You just have to replace the sleeves. But definitely a neat little option. It is a really cool option from Smith&Wesson. The new Shield X is definitely something to check into. This is the Carry Comp edition from Performance Center. Definitely something you should look into if you ever get a chance. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have shot this guy, what you guys think. The people who have shot the Bodyguard Carry Comp say that it is a significant difference in recoil reduction with that comp on there. So I really want to know if it reflects the same on the Shield X. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you guys like this video, of course, go ahead and hit like, comment in the comment section. Would you buy the Shield X over the Shield Plus, or is the Shield Plus just perfect for you? Let me know in the comment section. And guys, if you haven't shared this to your friends, go ahead and share it to your friends so that way they can see the new options that are out there on the market. And as always, guys, I'm Gundidi, and I'll see you heathens for the next one.
I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. You call me a